Hey guys, JamesMCD's Reviews here. Welcome to another episode of the Cinematic Bucket List series, and today we're going to be talking about Mad Max Fury Road, released in 2015, directed by George Miller. This movie is set in post-apocalyptic Australia, where the world has been taken over by the ruthless dictator Immortan Joe, who controls all of the world's water supply. But the tides start to change when former cop Max, played by Tom Hardy, and rebel Furiosa, played by Charlize Theron, go on a mission to restore balance. Originally, this video was going to be me talking about all of the Mad Max movies, but then time decided to be a dick. I'm already working on a big project for the main channel, which may or may not have been teased in a previous video. And even with just stuff I've got for this channel, like the way I'm doing videos, and especially a big project that is in early stages for later this summer, I kind of have to pick and choose like what videos I want to do or what videos have to be like reworked in the interest of time. And this just had to be one of them, unfortunately. At some point, I do want to circle back around and talk about the rest of the Mad Max movies, but with Furiosa coming out real soon, I figured I'd bring Mad Max to my channel in some capacity and do a video basically gushing about how awesome this movie is. So when this movie came out, I did not see it in theaters like it was meant to be because I was a fucking little baby idiot with no disposable income. I wasn't seeing as many movies as I do now, and I didn't have the money to do so. But I did hear everyone talk about how much of a masterpiece it was and how awesome it was, and I just kind of took everyone at their word, and I figured, yeah, this is something I'll watch at some point, but like I just haven't had the time or means to watch it recently. But then a little while ago, my friend Mendy finally sat me down and was like, you have to watch this movie, we have to see this together. And so I watched it, and yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome. Essentially what this movie is a big extended chaotic action sequence. You hear that and you would at first would think that would get kind of obnoxious and like grow really old really fast, but I was really surprised by, like, even with this movie being like somewhere over 2 hours, that I was still like full of energy and like just completely in awe of the complete and utter chaos that I was watching in front of me. I like honestly, like, in thinking about movies where I wish I could go back in time and watch them in theaters, this would probably be one of them, because like this on a big screen with a crowd in a large theater, like, this sounds like it would be a fucking blast to watch, and it's still a blast to watch. This movie is so fucking good, but like watching it on your TV, like in my friend's basement, like even on a good quality like 4K TV, it just doesn't do it justice. Visually, the film is absolutely breathtaking. Like, it totally like sets itself in its own, world. From what I understand about the other Mad Max movies, again, I haven't seen them, but like the little bits that I have, from what I understand is that, yes, it is meant to be sort of in the future, post-apocalyptic, but society is still semi-functional. Whereas here, everything has gone to shit, everything is pure desolation, and everything is under this one, like, tyrannical rule and everything like that, and it's all just wasteland for like miles and miles and miles, and everything has gone to like, super over the top, like steampunk, like, like sort of aesthetic, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like, the cinematography, the production design, it just all works together to create like this incredible like world that you just love looking at. It's one of the few like apocalypses that you kind of want to like stick around in, because it just looks so fucking cool. Like I said, the cinematography is absolutely amazing. The colors as well, like, you'd think that, it's a very like sort of orangey tinted movie, so you think everything would be really washed out, but no, it's really vibrant. There's a lot of different like, shades of those sort of warmer colors, a lot of like reds and orange and yellows, and like even in sort of the nighttime sequences, they're very like exaggerated blue and everything like that, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. So apparently when this movie came out, they also released a black and white version, I think called the Chrome edition, that's similar to the veins of like the Logan Noir like edit or the Justice is Gray edition of the Snyder Cut or whatever. And while that sounds like interesting, and while I wouldn't mind like checking that out at some point, like, I feel like this is one of the few movies that actually like a black and white cut doesn't really improve it all that much. In fact, it like kind of takes away from it, because like part of like the beauty of the movie is just seeing it in all its like glory and all the color and just watching this world come to life. And like, I don't know, seeing it in black and white, I feel like would kind of take that away a bit. Like I said, this movie is one elongated action scene, and the action in this movie is like fucking hypnotic. Like, it is so fucking cool. Like, you feel like, you know, you finish an action scene and you want to like punch something in the face. Like, it's so like energized. The editing, like the visual effects, all of it is just absolutely amazing. The fact that it was a mix of practical and CG is just really impressive. And I mean, like the amount of like stunt work and choreography that must have gone into some of this stuff is just absolutely insane. How progressively like over the top it gets, from like just the various car chases, the, you know, the gunfights and everything like that, to like even some of the most like unnecessary, like over the top shit, like a guy playing an electric guitar that shoots fire, people like catapulting between cars and shit like that. Like, you have to wonder like where they come up with this stuff, but it's awesome to watch it play out in front of you. I don't really have a whole lot of like negative to say about this movie, because it really is just that much of like an adrenaline rush and just such a fun like spectacle. But I mean, if I had to be like super nitpicky, like, for one, I mean, the characters, like, they're fine. I mean, they're engaging enough and they're entertaining to watch. The villains especially are a lot of fun, and just how psychotic they act. But it's not like they're anything like, you know, groundbreaking or like full of depth. They're like sort of the archetypes that you would expect in a movie like this. But, you know, the actors are all doing great. For Tom Hardy to, you know, like, not really say a whole lot but still convey a lot of emotion is very impressive. And of course Charlize Theron is great as Furiosa. And again, this is like an uber nitpick, but I think the action is just so exhilarating and so like non-stop that whenever it does take a minute to breathe, like, it is welcome, don't get me wrong, but it can also be kind of jarring, like, oh, like, you're almost kind of like left to catch your breath a little bit, like, oh wow, that kind of came out of nowhere. But again, like, those are extreme nitpicks. Like, I still had a fucking ball watching this movie, and I am really wishing I could go back and watch this in a theater where it was meant to be shown, because this would have been amazing to watch on a big screen. But like I said, Furiosa is coming out very soon, so at least I'll have that sort of experience, like, to an extent. Yeah, I'm very glad that I finally sat down and watched this movie. I definitely want to go back and watch the rest of it, but this gets me very excited to watch the rest of them and very excited to watch Furiosa. So, going to my ranking, I would have to give Mad Max Fury Road a 4.5 out of 5. But anyway, that does it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Mad Max Fury Road. How does it stack up in comparison to the other Mad Max movies if you've seen them? Would you like me to do a video on the other Mad Max movies? And are you looking forward to Furiosa when that comes out? Let me know all that stuff down below. I've got more videos coming real soon, and a big project that I'm working on for my main channel, like I said, so stay tuned for that. But until then, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I'm posting. Follow me on all my social media, subscribe to my main channel. Everything you need to know will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.